Terraform, Ansible, cloud security. Sound like a powerful combo? If you found yourself wondering how to level up your cloud security skills by leveraging these tools, or if you're curious about practical ways to secure your cloud environments, then this video is for you. Today, I'm super excited about walking you through a real-world project I did as part of my cybersecurity studies displaying exactly that. So let's dive into this architecture. So right here, within this virtual private cloud you see in my diagram is where all the magic happens. I first leverage Terraform to lay down my foundation and create these 10 Ubuntu servers we'll be working with. Then, when that infrastructure is ready, I'll put Ansible to work. You'll see how Ansible from our controller run vulnerability scans across every single one of our machines, actively hunting for common vulnerabilities. And of course, all of the valuable results are then gathered back to our controller for review. This is great for enhancing security, and I'll be showing you exactly how it works step by step. But before we dive into the demo, let's just take a quick look at why this matters, because you wouldn't want to use anything you don't need. Cybersecurity attacks are happening more often and are more expensive than ever. T-Mobile is a great example of this because in 2021, a breach affected 77 million individuals. More attacks in 2022 and in 2023 exposed another 37 million. Hackers got personal data like social security numbers, date of birth, phone numbers, emails, and as a result, T-Mobile had to pay millions in fines and legal settlements according to Yahoo Finance. This shows that even big companies can have weak spots, and it's why checking for security issues regularly is so important before threat actors find them. Next, I'll start my demo and explain how I actually built and secured my environment. So this is Terraform within VS Code, and I'm going to go ahead and get this party started. So this is going to ask me, is this really what I want? I'm going to tell it yes, and then it's going to start for me. Now, what exactly is this tool? So Terraform is a tool that helps us build computer systems within the cloud without actually having to do it manually. I want you to think of it like a digital waiter. You'll tell it exactly what you want, how many servers, what kind of setup. It's going to confirm your order and then go to the cloud kitchen and then bring everything back perfectly prepared. This way, we always get the same setup quickly and without human error. Now that Terraform is getting to work setting up our environment, let's just talk about how we actually manage and secure what it builds. And this is through Ansible. So if Terraform is the waiter taking your order and bringing out the setup, then Ansible is the cook. It performs the actual work behind the scenes. Ansible connects to each machine that Terraform creates, installs software, and runs the vulnerability scan. But I want you to think of it this way. If the cloud is a restaurant, Terraform sets the table as the waiter, and Ansible prepares the meal as the cook. It makes sure everything is cooked to perfection, installing the right tools, checking for issues, and delivering results all at once. Just to make things even more simple though, Terraform creates cloud resources, and Ansible manages these resources by issuing commands to them. And as you can see, Ansible is in action. It's installing Nmap, which is the software used to perform the scan. It's going to run the vulnerability scan, save the results locally, and then send those results to me for review. And of course, it's going to remove the results from the remote machines. And I gotta say, right now, I'm really having this cook work for me, because within the limited amount of time I've been speaking, I will have created and configured 10 Ubuntu machines within a virtual private cloud with installed software and scanned for vulnerabilities. Isn't that awesome? Let's just take a look at the results. Assuming the role of a cybersecurity analyst, I'm going to review the results to see if they are of high importance to my organization and then document my findings. This way, we fix problems before attackers can find them, preventing an organization from ending up like our favorite mobile carrier, costing $350 million in damages. But in the scan, we can see what machines were scanned, the type of scan ran, what ports were open, and potential vulnerabilities. But this scan alone is not enough to stop potential attackers, unfortunately. But I'll show you how this fits into our larger cybersecurity strategy. And that's by deploying defense in depth. So defense in depth means using more than one layer of protection to keep systems safe. So for example, let's just take a 3-layer approach. For our first layer, we can use strong login rules and password policies through a tool called FreeIPA. This helps control who has access to the systems. For our second layer, we can make sure that each machine is set up securely by turning things off we don't need. For our third layer, we can automate scans to catch any weaknesses or risk before attackers do. Each layer adds extra protection, so even if one fails, the others still help keep things secure. But here's my final takeaway. Cybersecurity threats are very real, but by using tools like Terraform and Ansible together, we can automate our defenses and respond faster. This approach reduces risk, saves time, and most of all, builds customer trust. Thanks for sticking around. My name is Elijah, and I hope this gave you a solid look at how automation can really simplify cloud security. If you liked the demo or learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. I've got more hands-on projects coming soon.